Hello, good morning, children. This is Amir Ramjan. Today I am coming to take the 8th class English lesson from Unit 5, that is interview the treasure within part 2. Treasure within A lesson given and B also. A and B lessons, part 1 and part 2. So now I am coming to part 2 lesson, that is an interview remaining part of that A lesson. Though we have come to know that two characters in interview participated here, that is one is Mr. Bell Raja, next person is Hafiz contractor. So the first part we have come to know that his childhood, Hafiz contractor's childhood, his school going and other things, and about his headmaster. He called him and he suggested, advised him to do something there. And in part 2, that is very clearly given to you, continuation of the interview between Miss Bella Raja and Hafiz contractor. This is the continuation interview given to you. I'm coming to that that interview. Let us see that. I'm going to read it out. All of you get ready with the textbook. Ready? Hafiz stumbled on architecture because he knew little French and less German. He was offbeat even in the pranks that he played. When he found his calling, there was no looking back. So when he was fascinated in this architecture field, he stumbled on architecture. That means he felt. And then French, German languages and some knowledge he has it on French and German. So offbeat means here given to you unuseful, that is unuseful. Actually already you have come to know, if you do not know, architecture means the art and study of designing buildings. Designing buildings. That is the study of designing buildings. Simply you can also say that. Stumbled means got into by chance. Actual meaning another. And here in this lesson he got the chance by chance he got it. See, what is that chance? In this interview we are going to know the chance getting into architecture field. He is going to explain what is that. So B.R. Bella Raja is asking like this, how did you get it into the field of architecture? Then he says in the college for architecture, anybody in the college for architecture, nobody who had got below 85% was allowed to enter. I had only 50%. So at the time we got in college to enter the architecture college, 50% only got, but choice is that 80 to 85% result marks scoring, those are for the people only. Choice is to study architecture. I wanted to join the army. I got my admission later, but my aunt tore it up. Then I decided that I wanted to join the police force. He decided first to join army, left police force. My mother said, don't join the police force, just do your graduation. So I went to Jai Hind College in Bombay. So I went to Jai Hind College and joined there. Later, then I was to the either French or German. Though I had studied French for 7 years, I didn't know 7 words of French. See that, how beautiful. So I took German. Then my German teacher died. The college told me that I could change the college or take French. Then now who would give me the admission? Another college, in another college, or take French? See that I had got admission to Jai Hind by influence. So I thought, okay, I will take French, and I started learning French again. Then I learned it from my cousin. She was an architect's wife. I was going to the architect's office to learn French. That is the secret of learning is the French. So first he did not know, 7 years he studied with the French, but he did not know 7 words also. Later German. Again he joined that course of French. And his cousin, that she is a woman, and she began to teach him that French language. Then we are asked, was it then that you decided you wanted to do architecture? Hafiz said, actually it all happened quite by chance. Quite by chance, that is not a Q-U-I-E-T, quite entire, total, quite by chance it happened. What is the chance here? In the architecture's office, I saw somebody drawing a window details. The window detail is a very advanced drawing, that a window detail given to you. I told him that his drawing was wrong, that the window he had drawn would not open. He said very simply, by saying that drawing, one person brought that drawing of that window, and he happened to show it to his cousin, and then this office contractor unexpectedly was there. So by seeing that, he simply said this is wrong. He then had a bet with me, and later he found that indeed his drawing was wrong. My cousin's husband was surprised. He asked me to draw a few specific things. That is what do you call it? That is specific things which I immediately did. So when he was asked to draw something there, immediately office contractor he has drawn there itself. Then he asked me to design a house, and I designed a house. Soon he did it. That means it is interesting. It is an interest. And after that, he told me to drop everything and join architecture. We went to meet the principal of the college. The principal warned me, I will allow you to take part in the entrance exams, but if you do not do well, I will not allow you to join. Principal said. That means he was ready to give the test examination, but he must show somewhat result there. Otherwise, no seat will be. I got an A plus in the entrance examination, and from that day it was a cakewalk. Cakewalk meaning is going to something easy to achieve. So easily got the choice to join architecture course. That it is cakewalk. Had never made a plan, but I knew how something looked like from the top. I had never made a plan, but I knew how something looked like from the top. I had never known what a section was, but I knew if you cut a plan, what it would look like. I stood first in class, first throughout after that. So since then he was the first in the class. Then I believe that all this understanding came from what I used to play and do during school. Then I had a friend called Behram Divecha. We used to have competitions between us for designing forts, guns, and ammunition. Ammunition means that it is a supply of bullets, ammunition. And each of us would design something in an effort to be different. So both the people, they would be in competition always. In school, when I was the second or third standard, one of my teachers, Mr. Gupta, Mrs. Gupta, not Mr. Gupta, saw my sketches and told me, see, you are useless in everything else, but your sketches are good. When you grow up, you will become an architect. So his teacher said like that when he was in the second and third standard. Then I did not know at the time, but she was right. Later, after I became an architect, I went back to meet her and told her also. So when he was grown up, when he became the architect, and then he went there and he told it and he gave the information clearly. Bella was asked, why do you think you did not like studies? Was it because you felt you could not cope, could not deal with the curriculum? He asked the question there. That is why he was not showing interest in this field, studies. Hafiz said, I was very bad at languages. Science and geography, I could deal with it. Maths was very bad. I just was not interested. I was studying for the sake of studying. What they taught me today, I would forget. After 2 days, I would not bother because there was no application of mind there to begin with. So he was very poor at mathematics. Whatever he studies, just for 2 days only, he would remember. Next year, he won't remember that mathematics principles and something there. So that he would not bother about that. So no application of mind is there. That was the drawback of his contractor. Ms. Balaraja, did you think that what they taught in school was boring, or did you feel that once you understood the concept of what was being taught, you lost interest in the rest of the lesson? He asked the question. So whether you have no interest in that, like he asked of his contractor. Living in a boarding school is difficult. We were just living from day to day. So nowadays there are so many tests. Back then, whenever we had a test, we used to just copy. The teacher thought that we had done our work. And when he was a child, when he was a student, so it was copied. It was done like that. So teacher thinks they have done somewhat better. That was the days. And next you see that there is a contention that giftedness and learning disabilities go hand in hand. Do you think this applies to you? I ask the question. Do you think this applies to you? What is that here? Contention that giftedness and learning disabilities. Both are. Giftedness and learning disabilities. Learning disabilities means the people, mentally disordered people. Mentally, those are the people, and gifted people, those are talented people. Meaning you must know that. Gifted means talented people. And the people, disabled people are mentally and physically disabled people that are. So, what do you ask? That learning disabilities go hand in hand. Do you think this applies to you? And Hafiz said, well, take some students from my class. Those who always stood first or second are today doing very ordinary jobs. So when he was a student and his classmates, one or two people, those are always they would come in first, but now they are doing something there. And we are asked, I have come across this situation. No, what he said that I have come across this situation in so many different places where people tell me that their class toppers are doing very ordinary today. So class toppers are, those were class toppers, now they are in an ordinary life. Hafiz said, in school, I think living our lives, they made us street smarts. I have learned more by doing what I did on my own than what academics would have taught me. So, and he learned something better than his academic studies. And later, BRS, that is because the personality and skills were there. You were able to find expression in a manner you were comfortable with, and you defied every rule so that nobody would stop you from doing what you needed to do. So ask the question. If he said, I was more interested in other things. If, for example, while in class it started, that means when class started, raining, when it started raining outside, I would think of the flowing water and how to build a dam to block it, to stop it. BLOCK, block. How to stop the water. He tried to do that when he was in the classroom. And I would be thinking about the flow of water within the dam and how much of water the dam would be able to hold. That was my interest for the day. So he was very interested to build the dam and some other. That is why he became the architecture. When students lost a button while playing or fighting, they would come running to me and I would cut a button for them from chalk using a blade. Discipline in the school was very important. No student could afford to have a button missing. The student would get post dinner with a full near uniform, and after that it did not matter. And later, we are asked, coming to the present, how do you decide as to what kind of structure you want to give a client? And officer, I look at the client's face, his clothes, the way he talks and pronounces, the way he eats, and I would know what his taste would be like. I can relate it to people in a way that would be comfortable. I sketch very spontaneously on a paper on the spot. That paper I give to my people in the office. So use it to see the people who come to for a designing purpose of their buildings. Use it to their style of eating, style of walking, style of dressing. These type of things use it to observe. We are asked, did you do it instinctively? Office, call it instinct, call it arithmetic, whatever. Now it comes to me like mathematics and putting a design, construction and psychology and sociology together and making a sketch from all that it is mathematics. Then here we almost come to full circle where Mr. Contractor has derived his own interpretation of mathematics, taking it from a subject he hated to a subject to now he now loves dealing with. So which subject he did not like in his childhood, that subject only he loves now so much. So it came by chance only. That it is the conclusion of this part 2 interview with office contractor. That means children, you must have interest at studies, then automatically everything comes to you. Thank you. This is the part 2 completed. For the C lesson, let us see in the next video.